Hi there, this is Jonathan Ginsberg. I'm a Social Security disability attorney, and today I'd like to talk to you about winning strategies for cases involving lupus. Now, I did a video about lupus back about a year and a half ago, and in that video I talked about some very specific things that a lot of my lupus clients have, or they deal with, things like organ damage, organ failure, photosensitivity, overall body pain, depression, fatigue, and so forth. And those still are certainly quite applicable. But what I thought I would do today is talk a little bit more about my overall approach, and that is that lupus is a systemic disease. That's really what it's called, systemic lupus. And what that means is that when you have lupus, not just any one, you shouldn't focus just on one body system. You need to really focus on your body as a whole, because what I find is, and this really kind of hit home after trying a few lupus cases over the last 6 months, is that the pain and the discomfort and the issues tend to kind of go around the body. It may be the lower back one day, it may be the elbow the next day, it may be something else, the feet, the knees, another day. So I think it would be smart, rather than to focus on specific body parts, to discuss lupus and to testify about it or write about it when you're filling out the forms in terms of the overall impact to your body. And so some of the things that I'm doing now, that I really emphasize now, would be that I really had not necessarily done as much before, and that is emphasize the medications. I think a lot of times people on lupus are prescribed a lot of different medications. Those medications can have severe side effects. Obviously drowsiness, fatigue, poor concentration can be some of the issues. I think people with lupus, what I'm hearing a lot from my clients now is they're always cold. Doesn't matter how hot it is, they always have a jacket or a sweatshirt on. Being in an air-conditioned room is very difficult, so focusing on that, especially in the hands, by the way. A lot of my clients tell me that their hands are always cold. It's hard to grip things. They tend to drop things. And these fine motor issues are a problem in terms of jobs. And so again, what I'm doing in a hearing is I'm trying to eliminate various types of jobs. So right away we can eliminate jobs that involve temperature extremes, or eliminate jobs that require someone to be in the cold, or that require fine motor manipulation with the hands bilaterally. So again, we're eliminating those type of things. And then when you get into the medication side effects, you could have situations like I had a case recently where my client had some swelling. She was on Lasix, so basically she had to urinate every hour. Well, that's an unscheduled break every hour. That's another issue. So I think that when you look at a lupus case, you need to kind of think about your symptoms, not just what you're having now, but what you've had over the last year, 2 years, even longer, and think about all the working implications of those symptoms. Obviously, for example, if your elbow really hurt very badly 6 months ago, that would impact overhead reaching or pushing and pulling. If your knees bothered you at one point, or they bother you now, that would impact crouching, kneeling, stooping, that sort of thing, or even getting up off the ground could be an issue. Standing for 5 or 10 minutes might be a problem. So I think that really looking at lupus as a systemic problem, and then thinking about all the issues you've dealt with over the last couple of years, not just the last 3 or 4 weeks, the last couple of years, as well as the medications and medication side effects, give you that more holistic approach to the problem, so that when you testify, you're testifying about what went on before as well as what's going on now. So the judge understands that this is not a condition, it's obviously an autoimmune disease. This is not a condition that has one set of symptoms. They can change, the medications can change, a lot of things can change over time. So for the judge to get an accurate picture of what you're going through, he or she needs to really understand what's been going on over the last few years. So hope you found this helpful. If you have a lupus case and you need an opinion about it, please let me know. Reach out to me. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube or like it on Facebook. Subscribe to our channels. And again, reach out to me if you have any questions. This is Jonathan Ginsberg, wishing you well. Thanks a lot. Hi, this is Jonathan Ginsberg, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to know more about how to win your Social Security disability case, I'd like to invite you to download my Secrets to Getting Approved Early Survival Kit that I created just for people like you. Currently, I'm making the survival kit available at no cost, and I encourage you to grab your copy now. Some of the topics I cover include: how do I know if I have a case? Is it the right time for me to file my claim? 9 common mistakes that can doom your case. The 3 must-have arguments you use to win your case. And a topic that every disability claimant wants to know: how to avoid trick questions from the judge. If you or a loved one need to win Social Security disability benefits, you'll find the Survival Kit essential reading. Download your Survival Kit right now and at no cost. Just visit ssdanswers.com/survival and sign up. It's that easy. Please act now. And as always, I wish you the best.